Consider a religion that fundamentally challenges the concept of God, a tradition asserting that the path to enlightenment lies not in divine intervention, but within our own hearts and minds. Brace yourself, because this is precisely what Buddhism proposes, igniting significant controversy over the ages. Greetings, seekers of wisdom. Today, we embark on a journey to explore one of the most provocative queries in spiritual history. Why do Buddhists not embrace the belief in God? Before we delve into this topic, allow me to clarify. This video isn't about advocating any specific agenda or disrespecting anyone's beliefs. Buddhism thrives on free inquiry and questioning, even questioning its own tenets. So whether you are deeply devout, highly skeptical, or simply intrigued by diverse perspectives, you're in the right place. Our aim is to delve deep, to challenge assumptions, and to expand our minds to new horizons. Are you ready? Let's begin. First and foremost, let's define our terms. When we mention God, we typically refer to an omnipotent, omniscient creator governing the universe. However, here's the crux. The Buddha himself seldom dwelled on this notion. His focus lay more on alleviating human suffering in the present, rather than speculating about ultimate origins. In fact, when questioned about the nature of God and the cosmos, the Buddha often chose silence, deeming such inquiries irrelevant to the path of liberation. Fast forward through the centuries, and we witness most Buddhist traditions embracing a non-theistic perspective. Yet this doesn't necessarily denote atheism. Some Buddhists uphold belief in various deities and supernatural entities, viewing them as symbolic representations of enlightened qualities, not as almighty creators. So, why the divergence from the concept of a creator God? At its essence, Buddhism champions self-empowerment. The Buddha preached that each individual possesses innate wisdom and compassion, capable of liberating themselves from suffering. There's no necessity to rely on external saviors or deities. Liberation lies within. It's akin to harboring a superhero within, waiting to be unleashed. This notion of radical personal responsibility revolutionizes the game. It implies that our happiness and spiritual evolution lie within our grasp. We can't merely pray or offer supplications, expecting divine intervention to resolve our tribulations. The Buddha's parting words were, "Be a lamp unto yourself." In other words, trust your own wisdom, question everything, and refrain from blindly following leaders or doctrines. But hold on, it gets even more intriguing. Buddhists also adhere to the concepts of karma and rebirth. These entail the notion that our actions bear consequences, shaping our future experiences both in this life and beyond. It's akin to a cosmic game of cause and effect wherein there's no need for a divine arbiter tallying our deeds. We chart our destiny, reaping what we sow. This concept of karma intertwines with another fundamental Buddhist teaching, the notion of non-self, or anatta. Brace yourself, for this concept is profound. Essentially, Buddhism posits that everything, including our sense of self, is impermanent and in perpetual flux. There's no fixed, eternal soul fashioned by a divine entity. Rather, we're akin to ever-shifting streams of thoughts, emotions, and experiences. If this sounds perplexing, you're not alone. Philosophers have grappled with this notion for centuries. However, the Buddha's point is that clinging to a false sense of self constitutes a primary source of suffering. By relinquishing our ego and embracing the fluidity of change, we attain true freedom. All of this might seem abstract and cerebral, but the Buddha advocated direct experience. He didn't intend for us to merely accept his teachings at face value. He encouraged us to taste truth for ourselves. Hence, Buddhism places immense emphasis on meditation and mindful living. By observing our minds and nurturing awareness, we can pierce through illusions and apprehend the ultimate nature of reality. This forms the crux. Buddhists assert that the highest truth transcends words, concepts, and beliefs. It can solely be apprehended through direct insight. Thus, instead of engaging in debates regarding the existence of God, Buddhism beckons us to embark on a personal odyssey of self-discovery. It's akin to a spiritual quest, with the ultimate prize being the realization of our boundless wisdom and compassion. This emphasis on direct experience over mere belief has spurred radical developments in Buddhist history. Consider the anecdote of Sariputta, one of the Buddha's disciples. When challenged by a wandering ascetic who claimed Buddhists lacked belief in God, Sariputta responded, "Even if a creator God exists, that's no reason to forsake the Buddhist path." They adhere to the Buddha's teachings because they've witnessed firsthand their efficacy in fostering peace and liberation. It's not blind faith. Or ponder the Kalama Sutta, a renowned Buddhist scripture where the Buddha advises a group of skeptics not to blindly accept anything, not even his own teachings. He urges them to scrutinize, investigate, and test the truth independently. We've traversed considerable ground today. The Buddhist stance on God may provoke controversy, yet it challenges us to reassess our preconceptions regarding spirituality. Rather than relying on external saviors or abstract dogmas, Buddhism urges introspection, deep questioning, and trust in our own experiences. Whether you resonate with these ideas or not, you must acknowledge their bold and empowering essence. Of course, this is but a glimpse into the multifaceted dialogue between Buddhism and theism. I implore you not to take my word for it. Explore these concepts independently, with an open and critical mind. So, fellow seekers of truth, what are your reflections on this discourse? Do you find the Buddhist perspective compelling, challenging, or perhaps liberating? Share your thoughts in the comments section. If you found this exploration enriching, do hit the like button and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Remember, the ultimate truths aren't confined within holy scriptures or YouTube videos. They await discovery within the depths of your own consciousness. So, keep questioning, keep practicing, and trust in the potency of your own wisdom. Stay curious, stay compassionate, and I eagerly anticipate our next venture together.